Most people know that eating too much sugar is bad for the heart. But what if one of the most popular healthy snacks on supermarket shelves, the kind you see in lunchboxes, vending machines, and even diet plans, is actually worse than sugar for your heart and arteries? It's salty, crunchy, and marketed as baked, low-fat, or high-protein. Yet behind that clever packaging lies a hidden danger that silently damages your arteries every time you eat it. The snack I'm talking about is processed chips and crisps, especially those made with refined vegetable oils, like sunflower, soybean, corn, or canola. Whether they're potato chips, tortilla chips, or veggie crisps, these ultra-processed foods are loaded with oxidized seed oils. The real villains behind inflammation and heart disease. For decades, we were told that fat was the problem, and that replacing butter or lard with vegetable oils would protect our hearts. Food companies seized the moment, filling every snack with these cheap industrial oils. They proudly labeled them cholesterol-free and heart-healthy. The truth? These oils are chemically unstable. When exposed to heat, light, or air, especially during frying, they break down and form toxic compounds that damage blood vessels from the inside. When you eat oxidized seed oils, they don't simply pass through your body. They integrate into your cell membranes and artery walls, where they trigger chronic inflammation. The root cause of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. A 2021 study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that people who consumed the highest levels of linoleic acid, the main fatty acid in seed oils, had higher markers of oxidative stress and stiffer arteries. Another study showed that when heated seed oils were fed to animals, their LDL cholesterol oxidized twice as fast, doubling the rate of arterial plaque formation. Think of oxidation like rust. Just as oxygen corrodes metal, these unstable oils rust inside your arteries. Over time, that damage builds up, narrowing your blood vessels and increasing clot risk. The scary part? This damage lasts far longer than sugar spikes. Sugar raises inflammation temporarily, oxidized oils keep releasing toxins for months, becoming part of your tissues, and continuing to harm you long after the snack is gone. Many people believe that switching to baked chips or veggie crisps solves the problem, but it doesn't. The baking process still exposes these oils to high heat, causing oxidation. Those veggie ingredients? Usually just starch powders or purees colored with beet or spinach extract, not real vegetables. Even high-protein or keto-friendly chips often contain sunflower or canola oil as the main ingredient. The labels may say zero trans fats or non-GMO, but those terms don't mean the oils are safe, just that they've been processed differently. Even air frying at home can turn healthy oils toxic if you use the wrong type. Once temperatures exceed 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, oils like sunflower and canola break down into aldehydes, toxic chemicals linked to cancer, neurodegeneration, and heart failure. So, what happens to your heart when you eat these oils regularly? Your artery's inner lining, the endothelium, becomes irritated. The immune system reacts, sending white blood cells to repair the damage. Over time, this creates sticky plaques that narrow the arteries. The heart has to pump harder, blood pressure rises, and oxygen flow drops. In autopsies of heart attack victims, the fatty acids found in arterial plaque are primarily oxidized seed oils, not animal fat as once believed. The real danger is that these oils embed into your cells and stay there for months. They alter your cell membranes, making them less flexible and more prone to inflammation. That's why many cardiologists now argue that processed vegetable oils are worse than cholesterol or even sugar for heart health. How did we get here? It started in the 1950s when public health campaigns falsely blamed butter and animal fat for heart disease. The food industry responded by promoting margarine and vegetable oils as modern alternatives. Over the years, seed oil consumption skyrocketed. Today, the average person eats 20 times more of these oils than their grandparents did. They're in chips, crackers, cereals, salad dressings, and frozen meals, even so-called health foods. This constant intake keeps low-grade inflammation simmering throughout the body. Contrast that with Mediterranean or Asian diets rich in olive oil, coconut oil, and fish oils, all stable fats that resist oxidation. Those populations have lower rates of heart disease despite eating plenty of fat. The key difference isn't the amount of fat, it's the type. Stable, natural fats nourish. Unstable, industrial ones inflame. Inside your body, here's what happens after eating a bag of chips. Oxidized lipids enter the bloodstream. Your immune system detects them as toxins and floods the area with defense cells. But if this happens every day, your body stays in a constant state of alert. The inflammation triggers your liver to produce more cholesterol to patch the damaged vessel walls, leading to plaque buildup. Meanwhile, insulin sensitivity drops, increasing your risk of metabolic syndrome, a deadly mix of high blood pressure, belly fat, and blood sugar issues. So, what can you eat instead? The good news is that your body heals quickly when you remove the source of inflammation. Your cells replace their fatty acids within weeks, meaning your arteries can begin to recover in a matter of months. Swap seed oils for stable natural fats, like olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, or even butter from grass-fed sources. These fats stay intact under heat and protect your heart instead of harming it. If you crave crunch, choose snacks cooked in olive or avocado oil. Some brands list this clearly on the package. Look for cooked in 100% olive oil. Or make your own. Roast chickpeas or almonds in the oven with olive oil and sea salt. Bake thin slices of sweet potato brushed with avocado oil. These snacks are satisfying and actually beneficial for your cardiovascular system. Add herbs and spices that combat oxidation. Turmeric, rosemary, and garlic. All protect blood vessels. Rosemary, in particular, contains natural antioxidants that preserve oils and prevent rancidity, which is why traditional Mediterranean diets include it so often. Remember, your gut health also ties directly to heart health. Seed oils disrupt the balance of beneficial bacteria, increasing gut permeability and allowing toxins into your bloodstream. Healthy fats like olive oil and omega-3s do the opposite. They feed good microbes that produce short-chain fatty acids, which lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Watch out for healthy snacks that aren't. Veggie chips are mostly starch with coloring. Protein bars often use seed oils as binders, and even roasted nuts can be harmful if cooked in cheap oils. Always choose raw or dry roasted nuts. Popcorn? Air pop it at home and drizzle with olive oil or melted butter instead of store-bought microwave versions filled with canola oil. When you quit these oils, the improvements can come surprisingly fast. Within weeks, people often report clearer skin, less bloating, and more stable energy. Blood pressure drops, cholesterol ratios improve, and blood flow becomes smoother. Under a microscope, red blood cells in people who avoid seed oils are more flexible, flowing freely instead of clumping. The literal picture of better circulation. So the next time you reach for that shiny bag of heart-healthy chips, remember, it's not just a snack, it's a chemical experiment happening inside your arteries. Every bite adds to the slow rust within your heart. But by choosing real food, nuts, fruits, and natural fats, you can give your body the fuel it actually recognizes and thrives on. Heart health doesn't come from slogans or low-fat labels. It comes from stability, consistency, and natural nutrition. Within weeks of cutting out processed oils, your body begins to repair itself. And your next checkup may just surprise you. So stop buying that popular snack that's worse than sugar for your heart. Choose stability. Choose real food. And let your blood, clean, clear, and strong, carry you forward into a healthier future.